Good evening. I'm O.J. Simpson. Before we watch comedian Bob Goldthwait in action, he's coming up next. Kate Capshaw and I are on hand to show you highlights of just some of HBO's exclusive programs that you can enjoy this month and in the months ahead. First, let's take a look at our super sports lineup.
As always, HBO is the place for sports. But with our upcoming lineup of events, we even outdo ourselves. Coming March 7th, live from Las Vegas, the semifinal match in the World Heavyweight Series, exclusively on HBO.
What are your ambitions from here on out? To unify the title.
The heavyweight unification fight pitting undefeated WBC champion Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever, against WBA champion James Bone Crusher Smith.
He's hungry, and I'm going to have to hit him with some good shots early to cool him down.
In March, another HBO boxing exclusive, The Road to the Super Fight, will give an in-depth look into the upcoming middleweight title fight between Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard.
No matter how he think he's looking or how quick he's going to be, but I'm going to get you.
You have to know when to throw those punches. It's probably you against the other guy.
The exclusive interviews, training camp visits, special commentary and analysis give rare insights into the pre-fight process.
The fight's not over until the fight's over.
Relive 11 of the greatest, depending on whose team you were on, upsets in sports history. Greatest Sports Upsets, another HBO original, takes you back and recaptures the triumph and the heartbreak of those historic turnarounds. This may not look familiar now, but the world-famous courts of Wimbledon, England, still echo the excitement of matches gone by. In 1987, HBO will once again bring you the world-class tennis tournament from these same, yet somewhat drier courts. And don't forget Len and Nick, last seen in sunny Hawaii. They'll be back for the 87 season of Inside the NFL, only on HBO. As you can see, we're hard-hitting when it comes to sports.
You won't find these original shows and live action coverage anywhere else but right here. Now, Kate, hey, what's in store for us from HBO Pictures? You're starring in one this month, aren't you?
Yes, I am, OJ, along with Sam Elliott and Tom Conti. It's called The Quick and the Dead. You know, HBO has several films that are currently in production. Here's a preview of what's coming up.
HBO Pictures presents 5 new movies this year. In April, you'll see a classic mystery of intrigue and glamour called The Last Innocent Man.
They just arrested my husband for murder.
This recently filmed HBO picture is the story of a woman who may be covering up a murder.
I didn't know. Lie to me. I didn't know.
And of a lawyer caught up in the realization that many of the criminals he defends are actually guilty. Another HBO picture swinging into season is the story of a struggling baseball team. In this upbeat tale, some third-rate, small-time underdogs from Florida try to get on top.
You're going to be so sorry.
Long gone. The Lion of Africa, one of HBO's recent in-house productions, just completed filming in Kenya. This romantic adventure stars Brooke Adams and Brian Dennehy and takes us through some wild yet beautiful terrain.
I got a friend who lives about 20 miles from here. He's got a farm. He'll have some gas.
What's it going to cost me? Another 10%?
How about an hour's worth of silence?
Another HBO picture is a biographic drama of Nelson Mandela, the South African political activist. This film brings us to Zimbabwe.
It may be a little while before I see you again. I have to go on a journey.
You have to remain nonviolent no matter what the provocation.
Drunk and Deadly relives a day on America's highways. On May 17, 1986, 81 people died in drunk driving accidents. 5 of those accidents are brought to light, including profiles of the actual survivors.
It was a scary feeling to be charged with negligent homicide and on top of losing a friend and then having to go to jail.